Hi, this is BB. It's Sunday, 25th June. So I got the AC working yesterday. Um, I made a video yesterday morning I didn't post, and my eye was fine. And later in the day, there was this big bump underneath here that went away. The thing with the bumps is that they go away after a while. It's like a welt or something, and they go away after a while. My face is really it looks weather beaten, like leather almost. I don't go in the sun. I guess all these chemicals that they're pouring here into my atmosphere is really taking its toll on my face. They're really taking a toll on my face. My face looks old as shit. Not just old, it looks wrinkled. I don't know. This is one of the things they're hating about me, is the way I look. They keep claiming the way I look. Like they're just claiming it about me. They're just jealous of everything. I had, my nose feels like it's out of whack, it's just, because on the weekends, it's really bad with the gassing. Of course, there is a weekend every day in this fucking place. My back of my neck right here is hurting, back here at the top here. I can't find my hat. I had an EMF hat, a Hulsa. I can't find it. I just don't know where it is. I checked my dirty laundry, my clean laundry, and I can't find it. I'm pretty sure I didn't throw it out. I just don't know where it is. And I'm smelling like something burning. I woke up this morning, I heard tss, and then I smelled something burning. Now I don't know if it's the songs that I sang that they want, or they're telling me I'm gonna have a hard time proving that. I don't know. I don't know who would want them. They sound like they're all the same. But the talent I have is I can whip something up. In a couple of minutes I can sing you a whole song. Something you've never heard before. And it's quite an unusual talent. I had this as a child. I didn't realize I had it until my mom pointed it out. With that being said, it's there's one person in the group. She's short, Guyanese. She's kind of short, and either she's just insane or something is wrong. I don't know. The two goes hand in hand. Something wrong with you and being insane is the same thing. So, I just feel like I'm getting tired. Like I'm how I feel like I felt this way back in 2008. Like there was a thin layer of gel over your brain. It feels like there was a layer of gel over your brain. And I just wanted to reach in there and scrape it off. Just scrape it off. That everything feels slowed down. Everything feels like it's making you feel unfocused and cluttered, and not like you're withdrawing. You're not focused and on point, and just fixated on whatever task at hand. You feel like you've pulled back. I have no idea how they do it, but they did it. And apparently since then, and they're doing it again. I know they're getting more headway, because I'm stuck in this fucking place, and I don't know how to get out of it. I seem to be stuck in this fucking place. I can't accumulate enough money. I can't accrue a lump sum of money to really get myself to higher ground. They're actually making sure that doesn't happen. They don't want the website. Obviously, if the website can bring in even 200 grand a month, a year I should say, you can bring that in, right? There's how many of them? That's not going to go very far. If there's 10 of them, that's only 20 grand a year. What's that going to do? They're going to kill a woman for 20 grand a year? I don't think so. There's more than 10 of them, which means that's not going to work. I feel so tired, so sleepy. I did get some sleep, or I think I slept, but I don't know. But what I think happens is what's happening to Kevin and people like me. It's like we're sleeping, but that part of our brain is not sleeping. They want us engaged and tuned into them at any given time, all times. Like if that part of our brain goes to sleep, or if we really go to sleep, like they're gonna lose out on something. They're obsessed with it. They're obsessed with it. I don't know which part of the brain that is. They're obsessed with it. I don't know if they feel God is living there, the devil is living there, they're living there, and they're gonna die if you die, if you're not there. I have no idea. Whatever it is, it's not a good thing. And I remember back in King City, California, one morning I just woke up, just like I raised myself up, and it felt great, fantastic. And I was like, huh. And I thought I had a bond with a Mexican woman. And I thought, to myself that because I thought she was using a lot of drugs. I did. I thought that he was drugging her. And that's one of the things I did text her. Maybe he's drugging you, because I couldn't see her using drugs. I'm kind of an innocent person like that, and if I like someone, it's kind of hard for people to convince me that they're doing something bad. They could be, but I just don't see it. Like I have these blinders towards evil like that. Now I'm exposed to it. I know it's just not everyone, it's just this group of people. So that paranoia has to die with them, in other words. The paranoia, that fear of this extending to every human being and having to live in panic and fear for the rest of my life is a myth. That's the myth. And that's gonna be left with them. So I woke up, jumped up, it was like I sat up in bed and I was like, whoa, what did they do? Give her Narcan? I have no idea. It felt great. So I thought we had a really strong bond like that. At one point, I was talking to my landlord back in 2000, early 19, I believe, or 20 or 18, I'm not sure. I was talking to him, and I literally stood there and nearly passed out. I felt like something dropped in my tummy. Something dropped in my tummy. Like literally, like you could feel something slimy, like dropped. I thought, like, did I get an internal hernia right there after the fact? Because I was standing right there on my porch, and I thought I was gonna pass out. I felt like everything was going dark. I cold sweat, nausea. I was like, what was that? And I told her, I texted her, the Hispanic, and she brought me what's Pedialyte, or the Mexican equivalent to the Pedialyte, and some Ritz crackers, saltine crackers. I didn't eat the saltine, remember, but I drank the thing because I really felt bad. Felt better the next day, but and I was grateful for that. But Pedialyte, and it must have been an internal hernia. I've never felt it. And back in 2013 or 14, I believe, I was living in Antioch, California. Something was wrong with my navel. Yeah, my navel started, like, this discharge came out. It was just really, really bad. And I know back in California, something was wrong at the side of my navel. Like apparently, if anybody came into my home and was injecting stuff into my navel, around my navel, it was like I could feel this itching. But it's like somebody else. Like I felt like I was, like the itch was so deep inside. Was it inside my tummy that was itching? Like, what was that? Or like I was scratching somebody else's for someone else. I don't know. I think they might have been injecting stuff into me. I told you I've never been in a hospital, like one time back in home. for one night, and I'd never been in a hospital. And as soon as that Mexican woman moved in next to me, in a month later, I had an abscess. It was so close to my heart, it was unbelievable. In fact, he wanted to operate immediately when he saw it. So that was kind of detrimental. I just didn't think it was that big of a deal. But what I'm saying is, like, they're noted for inflammation. Whatever they're doing is causing inflammation. Because if there was a bug that bit me, it's not going to go under my breast. Somebody did it, and they did it under my breast. Somebody might have injected something and they did it on my breast. That's just supposition. If this goes to court, they'll have to say what they did when they did it. They have a documented list of what happened. I'm not sure. Whether on paper, in their head, or a hard drive. But whatever. Right now, there's a lot of chlorine. Chlorine gas is a must here in this place. They love the chlorine. It's like they're cleansing me. There's a picture of myself and my mama where she's holding me. I'm 6 weeks old. Had full head of hair, and they, for some reason, seem to be obsessed with that picture. So I think they're cleansing me. One time this is happening from my mama's fault. One time it's happening, it's my fault. These people are telling me my mama is alive. My mama died in 1990, December. They said she's alive. I don't know. They're saying all kinds of things to you. It's like, when they say these things to you, you get angry, you get upset, and part of you actually wants to believe it, because you're wondering, why are they doing all these things? Why are they doing all these things? The government is paying them to do this. Nobody's paying. Government isn't paying some people to do this, unless I'm connected to, I'm really a super psychic, and the government is using me to pick people up, like bad people, whatever, and is paying them to do it. Why don't the government come to me, take me in a holding facility, and then just use me there, at least let me know what's happening? Why wouldn't the government do that? They'll get more out of me if they do that, if they use honey instead of lemon. Because these motherfuckers are lemon, they're not honey. They're cash and carry. Cash and carry. They'll pummel the shit out of you. I can't see they having some government contracts like that. I just can't see it. And they want me dead. The government will try to keep me alive for as long as they can to get usage and information out of me. Especially if they've invested $1 in me giving these assholes. This wouldn't have happened. So I don't know what it is. I do have a feeling it has a lot to do with these near-death experiences. Some of us, when we come back, I have sleep apnea. I know for a fact people had thought I was dead before, twice, in Antioch. The guy started praying and everything. I thought it was funny, because I woke up, I'm like, what's wrong? He said, he heard me gurgling, like, he heard me breathing, because I was snoring, and then he heard nothing. Like I was being choked or something. I was like, okay, and then he didn't hear anything, and he started praying, right? Now in hindsight, I'm thinking, why the hell didn't you knock on my door? Some people are just like that. Cowards, It happened twice though, in the same place. If it happened twice and somebody noticed it, that means it's been happening a lot. Which that might have something to do with it, and they feel like if they keep me single or they destroy any potential relationships, the person is not going to notice what's happening. So I don't know. But anyway, that's my Sunday so far. I have terrible pain right here. Right here, it just hurts like Kevin had taken a picture of his eyebrow, and it looks like it was a hole in there, like somebody burrowed and dug out a hole. I always say, like, my head feels like it has tunnels in it. It's the same thing, it looks like holes. Anyway, enjoy your Sunday and I'll make another video when I'm fully awake. I just feel really groggy.